Hello, everyone, and welcome to reacting to Walk Without the Stars. Now, this song is made by one of my favorite music, producers, I guess is one way to put it, songwriters, Blixemi. I will try my best, no promises, but I will try my best to link both the instrumental version of this and the lyric version of this in the description. So we're going to run through the song, we're going to listen to it, and then I'm going to comment on it. Looks like it's 4 minutes and 30 seconds long. So yeah, let's jump right into it.
All this time it's been you, basking in your everlasting light that you've consumed. I'm not fine, you left me swallowed by the shadowed oversight that I've received. Can't you see what you've done? I guess it's hard to see the darkness when you're blinded by the sun. Is this right? I'm afraid that I cannot turn back. I gotta face the choice I made. You and I had plans that we would stand up strongly for our clan, but something changed, pushed me away, left me estranged. How could you be so blind and turn your eye to my decline? What once was ours has turned to scars as I walk without the stars. Walk without the stars. And speaking of them, you got them wrapped around your paws, but you never pause your pulse on all the flaws you've caused within me. I hate to blame you, but you can't disagree. Power 3 is all you see, but I ask respectfully, what about my destiny conceived in secrecy? You never seem to find a second till your legend had been threatened by me. What a plot twist was this versus this? If you'd only paused a moment, possibly you'd have seen this. But even now I can tell that you're so wrapped up in yourself that my yells won't ring your bells until the rebels rise from hell. When it's too late, that's when you'll see straight. That's when I'll start to share the scars from when I've walked without the stars. Walked without the stars. I'm torn by two sides, stuck with my paws tied. Do I embrace my pride and ally with the dark side? Or do I rewind, turn heel and decide to do what is right beside my bloodline? But can I change it, explain it, put on a front and contain it? Or is it probable my soul's already tainted? Do I belong in the dark? My actions have made me marked to continually march with those who walk without the stars. Walk without the stars. I was in their plans that I'll stand strongly up against my clan, but something changed, pulled me away, left me dismayed. How could I be so blind and turn my eye to their demise? I closed my heart, clan torn apart, 'cause I walked without the stars. Walked without the stars.
All this time it's been her. You're not fine, she left you. Can't you see what she's done? This is right, don't be afraid. Walk with me. Walk without the stars.
And I had plans that we would stand up strongly for our clan, but something changed, pushed me away, left me estranged. How could you be so blind and turn your eye to my decline? What once was ours has turned to scars as I walk without the... I was in their plans that I'll stand strongly up against my clan, but something changed, pulled me away, left me dismayed. How could I be so blind and turn my eye to their demise?
let's start at the very beginning. So, first, can we just appreciate the flickering in tune with the music? I love that. That's my first thing.
All this time it's been you, basking in your everlasting light that you've consumed. I'm not fine.
I like the way that she kind of explained Devlin getting all the attention with her powers, and then Ivy Pool kind of like sitting in the background. Like, Devlin's blinded by the fact that Ivy Pool's seeing in the darkness by the sun, the light. So I actually like that. And the way that you got the kind of glow around this is cool too.
You left me, swallowed by the shadowed oversight that I've received.
I like that too. Oh, and then the shot. So I like this too because it's like, again, it's kind of going with the whole Ivy Pool is swallowed by shadows while Devling is facing.
Can't you
see? Well, Devling's facing the light here, but Ivy Pool has to turn away from the light. And then here, can't you see what you've done? Is like the, I guess this is just like my way of interpreting it, is like the way that Devling has driven Ivy Pool to go to the dark forest to prove herself. And then I've already gone over the darkness.
see what you've done? I guess it's hard to see the darkness when you're blinded by the sun.
And I like the fact that they like put in this whole darkness thing with like flickers of light in it.
Is this right? I'm afraid that I cannot turn back. I gotta face the choice I made.
Now that line, in my opinion, is very interesting because I feel like you can relate to that. Like, it's a way to kind of, probably not to most people, but to me it's a way to kind of like express how similar you can be to Ivy Pool, because it's like, how many times have you done something and it's not like you made a wrong move in a video game or something, you know? It's like you messed up big time in real life and it affected your future in ways that you really didn't want it to. I feel like that line there kind of makes you relate closer to Ivy Pool. And here, I like how here at first it looks kind of like you can't really tell where she is, but then, or like if she's turning away or something, but then when you get closer,
you and I had plans that we would stand up strongly for our clan.
And I like the whole darkness flickering in it to be kind of like the darkness is kind of ruining their plans in a way. And then how could you be so blind and turn your eye and mind decline?
But something changed, pushed me away, left me astray.
And I feel like this whole something change thing is like when Devling, or Devling, whatever, discovers that she has powers and gets all the attention from Lion Blaze and Jay Feather, but then pulled me away. It'd probably be Hawk Frost and left me estranged. Again, this one's probably a mix of Devling and Hawk Frost in my opinion, because it's like Devling's leaving her sister in the darkness, Hawk Frost is kind of forcing her into the darkness and then kind of leaving her there while he trains her.
Strange. How could you be so blind and turn your eye to my decline? What once was ours has turned to scars as I walk without the star.
I love that part so much. I love it, I love it, I love it. The way that her eyes just pop open. In my opinion, it's kind of like the way of her eyes pop open as she realizes what she's actually doing. And then I like this whole fall.
Stars walk without the stars and speak.
Oh, that's actually cool. So here, speaking of them, I'm guessing is Lion Blaze and Jay Feather being so close to her, always seeing if she can hear stuff.
Them, you got them wrapped around your paws, but you never pause.
And then never pause your pause, you know, that's kind of her, like, never pausing to look and see what's wrong with Ivy Pool, and yeah.
Pause on top of flaws you've caused within me.
I think that whole part is, like, you know, again, doubling, getting all the attention, soaking in all of the sunlight, and forcing Ivy Pool back into the shadows. And then I hate to blame you, but you can't disagree is again, is like that whole, like, sisterhood, like, she doesn't want doubling to be responsible, but she feels like doubling is responsible.
I hate to blame you, but you can't disagree. Power 3 is all you see, but
Power of 3, that's kind of clear. And then asking respectfully, that's a little debatable, Ivy Pool.
I asked respectfully, what about my destiny conceived in secrecy?
And I'm guessing that that's probably her Dark Force training and, you know, her, like, spy mission for it in secrecy.
See, you never seem to find a second till your legend had been threatened by.
And then I'm guessing the whole legend had been threatened is her kind of discovering what Ivy Pool is doing in the Dark Forest, but this is kind of the way that Ivy Pool is interpreting.
What a plot twist was sis versus sis.
And then sis versus sis, Dark versus Sun. It doesn't actually come out to be sis versus sis, but I feel like Ivy Pool kind of thinks that it might come out that way in the end if this continues.
If you'd only paused a moment, possibly you'd have seen this.
Again,
but even now I can tell that you're so wrapped up in yourself that my yells will ring your bells until the rebels rise from hell when it's...
Now, I think that that's like when the cats that have turned their back on StarClan rise from the Dark Forest, and when it's too late to kind of apologize because they're already fighting all the cats, and yeah.
Too late. That's when you'll see straight. That's when I'll start to share the scars from when I walked without the stars.
And then scars, I'm guessing that probably means that, well, like, it could mean a lot of things, but in my head, one of the first things that pops up is Ivy Pool sharing in the dark, you know, the fact that she's training in the Dark Forest, and then their battle moves so that they can know how to focus them.
Walked without the stars. I'm torn by two.
I think this part's very interesting because you got the sun with the light, and then the darkness with the darkness, and then torn by two sides. You know, obviously she wants to follow StarClan, but she's kind of forced into the darkness. So
Two sides stuck with my paws tied.
So paws tied, that I feel like that's kind of like her being stuck in the Dark Forest again when she's trying to get to StarClan.
Do I embrace my pride and ally with the dark side?
And then this is her, you know, wondering if she should just stay in the Dark Forest and if that's where she's meant to be.
Or do I rewind, turn heel and decide to do what is right beside my bloodline? But
Can I just say really quickly, I love this song. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah. And then rewind. Turn heel and decide to do what is right beside my bloodline. The whole thing there, you know, is like her turning away from the Dark Forest, helping, doubling, and...
Can I change it, explain it, put on a front and contain it, or is it probable my soul's already tainted?
Do I belong in the dark? My actions have made me to continually march with the Dark
Do
Force.
I belong in the dark? My actions have made me mark to continually march with those who walk without the stars.
Now they walk without the stars in there.
Walk without the stars.
They could not have picked them up when they were.
I was in their plans and
Now here, if you look at the edges, you can see Hawkfrost's fur and his paws kind of trying to control Ivy Pool to make her turn away from her clan, to make her
strongly up against my clan, but something changed, pulled me away, left me dismayed. How could I be so blind and turn my eye to their demise? I closed my heart, clan torn apart, 'cause I walked without the stars. stars.
All this.
I love this. I love the way that they entered Hawkfrost into the song, and the way that for the rest of the song he's kind of in the background, and the way that he's repeating what what Ivy Pool says at the beginning to kind of push on her doubts to make her come closer to the Dark Forest. And yeah, guys. And by the way, guys, if you can count how many times I've praised this song, then I will put it in the description and I will give you a shout out and the video after that on my little review song things, because I'm kind of hoping that I can review all, if not like some, maybe just a couple of my favorite Blixemi songs, because I love her songs so much.
Time it's been her. You're not fine, she left you. Can't you see what she's done? This is right, don't be afraid. Walk with me. Walk without the stars.
I had plans that we would stand up strongly for our clan, but something changed, pushed me away, left me estranged. How could you?
Now this part, I don't really get why they had to put in a little like scar thing there. I feel like if there's just one thing that I would change in this song, I would probably change this to be like already, like I keep like the shot and everything, just take out that part and make it like a scar, like an already made scar that's already been fixed, healed, you know.
Be so blind and turn your eye to my decline. What once was ours has turned to scars as I walk without the.
Now, I like the way that it's all kind of like bright and glowy because Doubling is there to help Ivy Pool see the light.
In their plans and I'll stand strongly up against my clan.
And then it shifts to Hawkfrost and then it shifts to Hawkfrost and then everything becomes dark because Doubling isn't there to help Ivy Pool get guided towards the light, and the only cat who's there to really help guide her anywhere is Hawkfrost to the Dark Forest.
Something changed, pulled me away, left me dismayed. How could I be so blind and turn my eye to their demise?
And the amount of emotion just in this one scene, you can kind of interpret this in many ways, in my opinion. You could see it as sad, you can see it as terrified, you can see it as apologetic, you know.
Close my heart, that's torn apart, cause I walked without the stars. Walked without the stars. Walked without the stars.
And then this shot of Hawkfrost, again, really cool because it's got the brambles and the thorns in the beginning, from the beginning, except this time instead of Ivy Pool with her eyes closed looking towards the camera until that line where her eyes pop open, Hawkfrost is like already, he was turning away, but now he's looking at you and being like, what are you doing? And I think that's really cool.
Walked without the stars.
And then I love the way that the whole thing kind of reflects off the back of her here, and the way that Hawkfrost joined in the Walk Without the Stars for the whole thing, except for this last one. Then Shadow of the Stars is beautiful. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the song. I will try to remember to leave links to it in the description. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.